Happening, Big K.A. We back in the stand. K too good. He sleep with a cutter up a turn. You know the big dot one a ton. We here to talk. We here to talk. We here to talk about Big Sean. Now, Big Sean Wani, Sean Don him damn self. Apparently, motherfuckers was not really fucking with this album again. Like I said, I might just have to do it. I've listened to it a little bit more after this. The first video I put out about like his album review after the first listen, which I might talk about at the end a little bit of my thoughts, but we just gonna go through this because apparently Big Sean's new album projected to be the lowest selling in his career. And like I said, he didn't really do much promotion. It got leaked. I just didn't really hear a lot of promotion on his side. I don't know. And he's on Def Jam, and Def Jam just be on some shit, bro. Listen, the greatest thing Def Jam could do at this point is somehow, bro, if they could remaster like Def Jam Fire for New York and Vendetta and all that bullshit and put it on like current consoles, that's the best thing they can do. Like as for like acts they have, I don't really know who signed on Def Jam, but like it's not popping really. But anyways, let's read this. Like I do feel bad because like knowing Big Sean's story and like just his battle with mental health and all this stuff that's been going on in his life, in his personal life, like the fact that he didn't get the greatest sale, and it makes no sense. Like I'm gonna talk a little bit about the project. I'm just gonna read this and I'm gonna give my thoughts. But anyways, Big Sean went through a lot to get his new album made. The rapper poured his blood, sweat, and tears into Better Me Than You, and fans could tell. The album was packed with introspective songwriting and uplifting sounds. Unfortunately, the uplifting elements have not applied to album sales. Hip Hop by the Numbers released the projected first week sales for Better Me Than You, and they are not good. In fact, they will mark the lowest selling first week of Big Sean's entire career. Big Sean's latest album is, projected to sell 24K. That is crazy. I will say this, even though he's selling 24K, music is different. I know there was a point, bro, early 2020, like, bro, rap hip hop music was just at the top of its genre. It was going crazy. Everybody was tuned in. Like it was like a whole new renaissance. I'm not gonna lie. Now, like I stated with the Post Malone video, it's more of country now. That doesn't diminish the fact like Big Sean was a top artist in my opinion. Sure, he wasn't the big three like Drake, Kendrick, and J. Cole or whatever. But even though he wasn't part of the big three, like he was like in that like 4, 5, 6 spot, like a very credible dude. Always made good music, of course. Like Finally Rich. Sorry, I keep mixing up him and Chief Keef's thing. But Finally Famous and Dark Sky Paradise, like great albums before, and he has done it. And none of his albums he's really sold low. This is the crazy part. To be fair, throughout this year, a lot of people getting low numbers, especially been in the 20s. So at this point, it's just the new fucking metric. It is. Now, of course, like niggas like Drake and shit, but like that's something else. You know what I'm saying? But like, yeah, it is the new fucking metric. Everybody's not getting those astronomical sales, especially in hip hop. Like I said, country, rap, and all that shit. But anyways, in its first week, or pop, sorry, I said rap, pop. In its first week, these numbers will put him outside of the top 20 on the Billboard 200 charts. Still high, right? Well, not for Big Sean. Despite not being considered Big 3 caliber, Sean has been steady. This did more than Thing. That album Big Sean did have with Metro Boomin. I did not like that album. But anyways, Sean has steadily commercial force has been a steady commercial force throughout his entire career. His first 4 albums all topped the hip hop charts, and his third album, Dark Sky Paradise, managed to top the Billboard 200. To date, none of Sean's studio albums have charted lower than Better You Than Me. Be lucky to crack the 20th spot. That is crazy. It's only 24K first week is crazy. There are of course a lot of variables at play. Sean hasn't released any music in 4 years. Yep, since Detroit 2. Detroit 2 was not the commercial success that its predecessors were. It was eventually certified gold, but it was lacking a hit single. But at least there was promotion for like there was not really any promotion for this, and like I said, he had to push this shit back. It got leaked before. But even some of the freestyles he was doing when Kendrick and Drake were going at it sounded better than songs on the fucking project. Like I just don't know what's going on with Big Sean in my opinion. Has the same problem with even more distance from Sean's latest hit. None of the three lead singles from the album charted on Billboard. Big Sean clearly had more of the album, more of an album statement in mind, but it still stands to reason that a viral hit would have boosted, of course, yeah. It's also worth noting that rap albums have consistently underperformed in 2024, unless your name is Okay, we're not talking about Travis Scott, bro. No, them shits is fake. Let's keep it buck. Mustard may underperform when he put out Faith in a Mustard Seed in July. He only sold 18K copies, despite having a stellar roster of guest stars. And after the glow of Kendrick Lamar's sister number one, Mustard's partner in crime, YG, fared even worse. Just Read Up 3 sold only 8K first week, which is just massively down from the rapper's usual Billboard success. Yeah, like I've been saying, like rap albums, it is what it is. It's down, bro. Like again, remember that time when motherfuckers was doing their thing and like the drill era came, like Chicago drill era came, and then the SoundCloud era came. I feel like we're getting to that point, and maybe you could say the New York drill era came, but we're getting to that point, and pause no diddy on me saying came, pause no diddy. With that being said, I feel like we're going to get to the point where music always changed, and we're looking for that new era, at least of hip hop, to add to what we have now. I don't know, SoundCloud will come back. I don't know the MTV era. I don't know what the fuck we gonna call this shit, but I feel like a new era is coming. Of course, there's heavyweights in this shit like Sean. I'm not expecting Sean to change up his style by any means necessary. I'm not saying all that, but what I am saying is that clearly there's a disconnect. He did take a long time off. Like I said, he was going through his stuff, and we're happy he is better for it. But I do feel like, yeah, not enough promotion, taking that long of a hiatus. And honestly, like, the album, like I said in the original review, is lacking something. Me going through the album, and like, again, like, mental health is very important. I'm not going to take that from everybody. And I do appreciate him being a little bit more open and making it more of an introspective album, telling us about certain situations he's been through. I feel like a lot of the time on the album, he would present an issue he was going through, but didn't really say a solution. Like, oh, I have this going on, I didn't really have a solution. Oh, I have this going on, I didn't really have a solution. Even in the song, one of the songs I did like in Apologize, where I feel like he's going at Kanye West. If you don't know the context, in like 2021, I believe, Kanye West did an interview with Drink Champs, and he said the worst thing he has done in his career was sign Big Sean. So him going over there and talking this shit, which is perfectly fine for him to get out, but at the same time, it's like, what the fuck was the solution? Like, you're just letting it out, which was perfectly fine, but like, a lot of Big Sean is, he lost his confidence. He's building up his confidence again. He's going through mental health, you know, all this and that, you know, having a kid, Janae, like, you know what I'm saying? But he doesn't really say, yo, this is what happened. This is how I got over it. This is how I got better. That's what I feel like it's lacking as well. And like I said, there's no hits. This is more of an introspective album, so I don't necessarily need hits. But you know, Sean gave us hits in the past. That's why I keep referencing Dark Sky Paradise and Finally Famous Big Sean. Like, he'll give us something. And that's what was lacking here. There was not really any hits. And like I was saying, like, we had songs like Clarity, Precision, and all this shit that he dropped beforehand. It's like those felt a little bit more real. Like, some of these songs, like majority of these songs, not even some, don't sound as good as some of the freestyles he was putting out, especially when Drake and Kendrick were going at it a couple of months ago when it started, when like fucking Like That came out on the Future album. Like, yeah, there's nothing, like, he ain't rapping like that, bro. He's rapping sluggish. Like, bro, like, you can't sit here and say like you was lacking confidence and all that. And there's some good songs on the project. I'm not trying to deter you from going to check it out or listen to it, but you can't be on here, right, and just give us this music, which is great music, but it's just missing something. It wasn't packaged well. And I feel like he should have had a balance between, yes, giving us the mental health stuff, also, like, again, putting out more hits. Like, he should have shot a video. Like, I don't know. I really don't know. I really don't know what's going on. Like, why was there no promo? Like, there wasn't really any problem. You were sitting here crying to us, telling us the release date of your album. Your label couldn't, like, buy, like, market, like, what the fuck? I'm so perplexed. I don't understand what was going on with that whole album rollout. I really don't. But yeah, bro, it is definitely missing something. There was no hits. And like I was saying in my review, the features didn't really do anything for me. They didn't. They didn't make me run to a song. I was like, okay. The only shocking one I was like, oh, this is fucking interesting was Cash Cobain. I was like, oh, okay. Anyways, man. Hey, this K. I really don't know what to say at the end, man. Hey, like, subscribe, help your boy, I help your boy grow. Hey, man. Big Quasimodo in the building. I'm gone. Slimes on P-Charge gang. Aye.